morning,
I'll make it quick.
and that means it's time for the first federal
give you all
program
sorts
on
of time.
WRLI Giant FM and streaming live on the First Federal Facebook page.
It is Friday morning, and it is time for the First Federal program. We're getting it started because it's going to be a great weekend.
Yes, a lot going on, Paul. Good morning.
A lot going on. You're back.
I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm here in the studio, ready to go.
Yeah, couldn't take wearing the red anymore, so you had to miss last week.
No more, well, I had a feeling you were going to throw that dig in. No more Community Appreciation Day events. We had, I think, 4 in a row. So
Yeah.
the red shirt needs a break for a week.
No, you need to wear it every week.
Todd shaking his head no behind the camera.
Yeah,
but
see, Todd's got his red shirt on.
he's also an IU grad, so.
Yeah, well, you know.
I don't own a lot of red, so
Oh,
that's not a secret.
All right, yeah, no, you own a lot of black and gold.
I do. But, it's going to be a good day. It's a little dark outside this morning, but the sun's going to be up here shortly.
Yeah, we were
So-
officially in fall.
We are. Fall weather is upon us today, tomorrow.
53 today.
Yeah. Yesterday.
Frost tonight.
Yesterday didn't feel like fall though. Yesterday was
No.
pretty warm.
Yeah, it was nice.
It was a good day to go outside and walk the dog and whatever you had to do.
And
Like
that's
you
what
while
you
you still
did.
can. So, but it's gonna be a great weekend. Got a lot going on. Got the chili cook-off. That's why Fulton County Chamber Executive Director Jillian Smith joined us this morning, and we got the Red Hot Car Show. So John Alley, president of the Blacktop Cruisers, is gonna be joining us this morning too. So
Well, there's two great names that know how to do radio, so it's going to be fun.
easy for me this morning.
Yeah.
But looking forward to this weekend. Gonna be a good day tomorrow. I got some trivia for you, Paul.
All right, let's do it.
I made it as close to chili related as I could.
I figured you were going to.
According to pepperhead.com, what is the world's hottest pepper? I'll give you a few choices here. Is it the Trinidad Moruga Scorpion pepper? Is it the Carolina Reaper, Ghost Pepper, or Red Savannah Habanero?
Okay.
Yeah, I think you look like you're confident.
I am.
All right. Are you a big pepper guy?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No. But
All right.
I'm on social media a lot, so
Hmm.
I see the challenges.
Okay. All right.
So I feel like I have a good shot, but of
All
course
right.
I could be dead wrong
It
too.
could be. Could be a swerve.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'll let you think about the rest of the show and then give your answer at the end.
All right.
Got some sports going on. A lot of local football tonight. Tonight's senior night for Rochester Zebra football players. Can't believe it's senior night already. Feels like the season just started.
I know. I think we only had like 3 or 4 home games this year, so
Yeah, goes by fast.
yeah.
Zebras are 6-1. They host CRC rival North Miami tonight, who's 3-4. Pre-game same time as usual.
Yes, sir. 6:40.
6:40 right here on WROI. So tune in if you can't make it over to Barnhart Field. Tippecanoe Valley still undefeated, 7-0. They host Wabash tonight, who's 2-5. Valley keeps climbing up in the polls. So
Yeah.
keeping that special year going.
Yeah. Good for them.
Yeah,
Good for them.
absolutely. In Caston, got a win column last week. They defeated Culver.
Yes.
So they are 1-6. They are hosting Winnemac tonight, who is also 1-6. So a lot of good local action going on tonight.
Yeah.
If you can't make it out to the game, listen on the radio or you can watch on RTC.
Yep. Yep.
They cover all these schools.
And you won't have to stay up till 1:30 to catch all of that.
Oh, we'll get into that here in a bit. A lot of college football going on this week. Notre Dame's back in action, so Purdue, Indiana, and Notre Dame are all 3 playing this weekend. Purdue's on the road at Maryland. Purdue did beat Minnesota last week in an upset victory, so I was pleased to see that. So they're 3-2 now. They travel to Maryland, who is 4-1. Maryland's a 3-point favorite. That game's at noon on the Big Ten Network. Indiana lost to Nebraska, so they fell to 3-2. They host number 4 Michigan tomorrow, who's 5-0. Michigan's a 22.5-point favorite.
Okay.
That game's also at noon, but that game's on Fox. It's the Fox Big Noon game tomorrow. So Matt Leiner, Urban Meyer, Reggie Bush, and that whole crew of that college football show is going to be on site in Bloomington tomorrow, and it's homecoming for Indiana, so big deal. In Notre Dame, like I said, they were off the bye week last week. They set with the record 2-2. They play a neutral game out in Las Vegas against number 16 Brigham Young, who is 4-1. But Notre Dame's a 3.5-point favorite. That game's at 7:30 tomorrow night on NBC.
Okay.
So a lot of college football action going on. And we're getting into the meat of it. We're about halfway through. This week's about halfway point. So October was where the contenders become contenders and the pretenders fall out usually. So
Yeah.
NFL. I'm guessing a lot of people were like me and stayed up really late last night watching, I guess, a football game. If that's what you want to call it.
I did not watch the middle school game that was on. Last night.
It was a field goal fest. The Colts ended up beating the Broncos in overtime, 12-9.
Yeah.
And it was ugly. The Colts now improved their record to 2-1, and Denver fell to 2-3 on the season. So both teams aren't very good. I'm just going to be honest. Both teams, brand new quarterbacks, veteran quarterbacks, and so far not working out for either team very well through 5 weeks.
See those brownies?
I know. Except the Browns had a tough loss the other day.
Well, they did. But hey, the big news is we beat Pittsburgh. That's all that matters.
There you go. So I can't even. The Broncos can't beat their rival right now. So they lost the Raiders last week, who were winless. Now they lose to the Colts at home, and just run the ball in a few key situations down the stretch. You probably won the game last night. And not only that, but on both sides for the Colts and the Broncos, players were going down like flies last night with injuries.
Yeah.
And I understand, the NFL just signed this huge, I think about $1 billion deal for Thursday Night Football with Amazon Prime, but you give these players a short window from Sunday to Thursday or Monday to Thursday, and we're starting to see a lot of injuries. So I don't think that's a coincidence.
No,
but money talks.
Yeah.
I don't think they're really going to care when push comes to shove.
No. And we know how the rest of that segment goes.
The Chicago Bears are traveling to Minnesota this weekend to take on the Vikings. The Vikings are 7-point favorites. That game's at 1 o'clock on Sunday on Fox.
Okay.
First time in 3 weeks, Bears and Colt fans don't have to worry about being on the same channel at the same time.
Yeah, I know.
So that's always nice. Got some tidbits here this morning, Paul. Well, before I get to that, of course, MLB playoffs are going to be starting shortly. And I didn't get you to congratulate you last week about your Cleveland Guardians making the playoffs. So
yeah.
Congratulations.
Yes, it's nice to be there. I can officially say the Guardians have made it to the playoffs every year.
That's a good way to look at it. And I should note, Aaron Judge hit his 60-second home run earlier this week, becoming the all-time American League leader in home runs for single season.
Yep.
I should note that. Finally got it. I didn't think he was going to for a while. I thought he was just going to sell in 61. Got some tidbits here this morning, like I just mentioned. On this day in 1982, the musical Cats opened at the Winter Garden Theater on Broadway and ran for nearly 18 years before closing on September 10, 2000. It won 7 Tony Awards and 1 Grammy Award. Pretty successful play, I would think.
Yeah.
On this day in 1984, Walter Payton, Sweetness, as he was nicknamed, passed Jim Brown as the NFL's career rushing leader.
Oh, okay.
That was at the time, of course.
Yeah.
On this day in 2003, Arnold Schwarzenegger became the governor of California.
Yes, he became the governor.
The governor, yes, he did. It doesn't seem like it was that many years ago.
No, it seems like it's only been a handful of years, but it shows how old we are.
Yeah, I don't think he's been in the news lately for anything. I don't think he's been
Last
in
time
any
he was in
projects
the
or
news
anything.
was a couple of years ago when he got into an accident. But
I don't think he's been working on any projects.
Nope.
I don't know if there's a Terminator like 100 in the works or anything. But got some national days today. Today's National Bathtub Day. It's World Smile Day, National Frappe Day, Kids Music Day, and National Forgiveness and Happiness Day.
Okay. Some good days there.
Yeah, some happiness, some smiles there, so it's all good. Got a local upcoming event going on, and that's the Civic Players of Logansport. They got another play in the works here, presenting All's Well in Roswell. And that's going to be held on October 21st. This is at the McHale Performing Arts Center in Logansport. October 21st at 7:30, Saturday, October 22nd at 7:30, and Sunday, October 23rd at 2:30. If you're not sure what this play is about, it is a little short summary of it. After a UFO crashes onto a ranch near Roswell, New Mexico in 1947, ranch owner Elias T. Boone has his hands full trying to deal with the press, government authorities, his own family, and Jake, a mysterious ranch hand. Turns out this is not the first time T-Boone has had a close encounter. In fact, Jake is a space alien waiting for a ride home, aided by a nosy science fiction writer. Area 51 agents are about to discover Boone's secret. With only minutes to spare, everything hinges on a third-rate film company making a cheesy science fiction film to create a diversion. So,
Sounds really good.
a little sci-fi there.
Yeah.
Sci-fi, some comedy maybe a little bit. So, yes, that's October 21st and 22nd at 7:30 and October 23rd at 2:30. McHale Performing Arts Center. All tickets are $10. For more information, you can call 574-516-2705 or visit their website, civicplayersoflogansport.weebly.com.
Okay.
Well, First Federal today, we are open from 8:30 to 5, and tomorrow from 8:30 to noon. We'd love to see you, whether it's in our drive-thru or our lobby. We will not be open on Monday. All of our branches will be closed in observance of Columbus Day.
Lucky.
So, but we will be back open Tuesday with regular business hours.
And of course, you can still bank online and visit the ATM on Monday.
Taking the words right out of my mouth. It's like you've heard this before. You can always bank with us online and with our mobile app, which is free to download, no matter if you have an Android device or Apple device. And our ATM is open 24/7 as well if you need some cash. We're part of the Money Pass Network, so even if you're out of town this weekend, which you shouldn't be, because the Chili Cook-Off and Red Rock Car Show is going on.
Exactly.
But maybe Sunday you're going out of town doing some
Okay.
shopping
All
or
right.
whatever it may be, since
It's Sunday.
it's Sunday.
And the Colts don't play.
And the Colts don't play. That's where I was going. I didn't want to talk NFL football anymore. Okay. The Money Pass Network is a network of ATMs. You go on moneypass.com, find a ATM that's on that network closest to you, and they're surcharge free, so you won't get charged.
All right.
$3 or whatever that certain ATMs are charging.
Yeah, $2.50 for every X amount of dollars
Yeah.
you withdraw.
Yeah, whatever the ATM's got on it, you won't
Yeah.
get charged. We have a 15-month CD special going on right now. Right now, when you open up a 15-month certificate of deposit, it's at 1.76 annual percentage yield. So,
Pretty good.
yes, take advantage of this limited time offer. Come in and see us if you have any questions. One of our friendly First Federal family members can help you. New accounts representative can give you more details. So, come on in, give us a call.
Yeah.
We'd like to help you get one set up. And we also have our fall purchase special still going on for purchases only. $900 discount off standard closing costs. That ends on Halloween on October 31st, 2022. So if you're still in the market to buy a house, take advantage of that deal as well.
Yes.
And we offer Simply Free checking accounts and Simply Free business checking accounts. When you open a new checking account right now, you will receive a free Arctic Zone bowl. It's a thermal bowl, good for chili, good for soup.
Yeah.
I forgot it this morning.
I wasn't even going to say. I thought about it. And
I saw the look you were giving me. I forgot it. I will bring one next week. I promise.
Hold him to that time.
But if you already have a checking account, don't want to open up a new one, you can always refer a friend.
Yep.
And that way, once your friend opens up a checking account, they'll receive a gift and so will you for referring your friend. Or if you want to open up an account, but you don't want to come in the bank, don't have time, whatever it may be, you can open it up online now.
Yes.
Go to firstfederalbanking.com. There are a few different tabs you can get there. You can open up an account. You can also open up a CD online or a savings account. So many different options. You can do it right from the convenience of your home, from your couch,
Yeah.
wherever you want.
Exactly.
We offer commercial lending for businesses. Contact Lindy Breeden for more information. His direct line is 574-223-1716. And if you're thinking about retiring, want to do something with 401k, IRA, those type of things, contact Mark Blueball or Brian Bell of our Financial Services Department for more information, and they'll help you out. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at FF Banking. Give our LinkedIn page a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which you can go back and see all of the First Federal radio shows from the past 4 years. We're the only locally owned bank in Fulton County. We don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best. Borrowers must meet underwriting guidelines. We're FDIC insured and an equal housing lender, and our NMLS number is 399927.
And that makes us legal.
That makes us legal and ready to bring on our first of two special guests this morning, Jillian Smith, Executive Director of Fulton County Chamber of Commerce. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for joining me this morning.
Well, thank you for the invitation.
Absolutely. Big weekend going on.
A little bit,
A
yeah.
little bit. A little bit. chili cook-off, and I didn't write down what annual number are we at
We're
here?
the 30th annual
30th. Even
chili cook-off. Yep, we got 19 teams. this
19
year.
teams.
Yeah.
That's great. Is that up from last year?
Yeah, that's a record for
That's
us.
a record.
We had 12 last year.
Oh, great.
People must have loved it. They
Great.
told their friends, and they're coming out. So 19 this year.
A lot of new teams with
Yes.
some recurring teams.
We have a few that always are here. So the Girl Scouts, the Boy Scouts are always here. We've had the Indiana Spine Groups had a team the last 2 years. They'll be back. So some. I know Celebrate Recovery. They won 2 awards last year. They're coming back.
Oh, you got me after you
They
went to
have
awards,
to.
right?
Pecos Prez at the Community Presbyterian Church.
Okay.
They're coming back. They won an award last year. So we have some newbies too.
Yeah. Do we have any out-of-town teams coming in?
Indiana Spine Group is from the Kokomo area,
Okay.
and then there's a brewing company from Knox
Great.
that's coming in. Most are local. though.
Okay. Well, that's great. That's great. Get some other outsiders to come in and
Yeah.
visit Rochester. That's fantastic. So if somebody's listening to this and they are not familiar with the process and they're like, maybe we want to enter a team next year, what's the process of getting a team into the chili cook-off?
So really, you just got to know a few people, right?
Mhm.
Know a few people. Come see us in about September timeframe, mid-September. Let us know that you're interested. We do have a form online. It can be a group of friends. It can be a business, an organization. It can be complete strangers as long as you're willing to make chili
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
I don't mind.
Just get along for a couple hours.
Yeah, that's it. But put together your team, sign up. We'll ask some very simple questions. What is your team name? What company or organization, if you represent one, so that we can give you credit where credit's due. And then we'll give you some rules. We've got a page of rules, things to follow, things that we're looking for. And then it's all on you.
On you.
We do best decorated booths, so of course we love to see those themes.
Those are always fun.
Those are probably my favorite.
Yeah.
I just like to see the creativity, especially, we have such a variety of people involved, so we have some younger kids that are here, and we love to see how well they work together
Yeah.
and their creativity. We have some real professionals out there. I've heard some of the stuff that's going down this weekend. They've been working on these props for weeks.
Doesn't surprise me.
Not at all. So we just have everything. But put together your team. Think about what you want your theme to be. You can decorate, or you don't have to. We leave it up to you. But there is cash money available, so it's fun.
It's worth the effort. That's what I'm hearing.
And then
Yeah.
just try to put together a different kind of chili.
Yeah.
Here we have some good variety this year. They don't tell me everything. They don't let me know what the secret ingredient is. I don't know.
Well,
why.
no. Yeah.
It's a secret for a reason.
I know, but I keep trying. Every year I say, now, is there anything like me now that maybe I can't? Nope. Okay, but we got some chicken chili. I think we have a dessert chili.
Really?
Ooh.
We have a group that said, I think we're just gonna throw things in a pot once we get here.
Yeah.
Sometimes that ends up being the best,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So we've got that. We have, did I just hear someone is serving sandwiches along with their chili?
Oh.
We've got someone that's bringing dessert. It's
All
fun.
sort of, yeah.
Yeah. So you really get creative. We do have some basic rules. You got to prepare all your food on site. But sign up, join the fun. We look forward to it.
Yeah. Speaking with Executive Director of the Fulton County Chamber of Commerce this morning, Jillian Smith, about the 30th annual chili cook-off going on tomorrow downtown Rochester, Indiana. And you were talking about the guidelines of making the chili. What's the time of the event? When do they have to start cooking the chili? When can they serve it? Things like that.
Sure. So we'll just kind of go through the morning.
Yeah.
We'll be here, I would say bright and early, but it won't be bright yet.
It's still a little dark.
It'll still be very dark. But teams can start arriving at 7 o'clock, and everyone should have received an email from us this week, but if you haven't, if you're listening to this, go and take some notes. Arrive at 7, the corner of 9th and Main. Pull up, start working on your decorations right away. We ask that all vehicles be moved by 8 o'clock.
Okay.
At 8:15, we'll have a captain meeting. There, they'll get all of their supplies. We'll go through the rules. We'll go through the timeline again, just a refresher for everyone. And then once released from that, so around 8:35 or so, they can start cooking chili. So right around the time that registration starts for the car show, they'll start cooking their chili. Judges will be out at 10 o'clock to judge booths. Then we'll start serving chili at 11. People's choice voting goes until 1 o'clock and awards are at 1:30.
Perfect.
Now for the public that's interested in serving, can I go through that real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that's a little different. So we actually sell punch cards. So you can buy them in $5 and $10 increments, and each punch, which is $1, gets you 1 bowl of chili. That's about a 4-ounce bowl. So
Okay.
if you want to share with someone, you can,
Yeah.
or you can,
Just-
eat it all
yeah.
yourself, and I'm fine with that. We're not out to judge you.
No, absolutely not.
But we will start selling those punch cards at 10 o'clock
Okay.
at the corner of 8th and Main, right between Goble Hill and the courthouse.
Okay.
So you'll be able to get your punch cards, get ready. I always encourage people to spread out. You don't have to start at the one end
Right.
and work your way around. Go ahead and spread out. Try all of the chili, but they'll start serving right at 11.
Perfect. Perfect. We're gonna have plenty of different varieties of chili for all the chili lovers out there. Say somebody's interested in coming down, walking around, seeing the cars, just seeing what's going on, but they're not necessarily a big chili fan. Will there be other vendors and other food options downtown as well?
Absolutely. That's a great question. We do have about, I think it's 9 food vendors set up right here in front of WROI. So I think, we did that just for
walk for
them.
you.
Yeah, I know. I hope they left us, like a 12-foot area in front so we
We
can
did.
set up.
We did, but I think there's ice cream on both sides of you.
Oh, you're killing me here.
We will have pork and out will be here with their fried veggies and tenderloins. We'll have elephant ears, we'll have lemon shakas, we'll have tacos, we'll have ice cream, Brown Bar Creamery, and the flagpole.
Wow.
And then the animal shelter, they're selling Nelson's chicken, so you'll get your porta your porta
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
fantastic. All the varieties. So if you don't like chili, you can still come out to
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And there's something for everyone to enjoy.
Yeah, absolutely. And one last thing I wanted to ask you, it takes a lot of volunteers to bring this together, I'm guessing. When do you guys get started preparing for the chili cook-off?
Next Monday.
Yeah.
I mean, is it literally when that year's ends, you're already planning for the next year's, or do you take a little break?
We'll take notes after this event. So next week we will have a recap meeting. We'll go through kind of what went well, what do we want to tweak for next year, what are some things, we always hear comments, and we appreciate, I will tell you, we appreciate the feedback.
Yeah, sure.
So if you're not happy with something, let someone, we're going to have our red volunteer shirts on tomorrow, let us know. So that we can fix that for next year. But if you like something, let us know so that we can keep it. But we'll take all of that feedback next year. We'll make notes of it, but then we'll really start right after the 4th of July holiday.
That's when it kicks in gear.
Yep. That's when it all begins.
Anything else you'd like to talk about, mention, or plug for tomorrow?
We do have some new things this year with our Chili Team winners. We've got some prizes that we're giving out that we haven't been able to do before, so very excited about that. 2 things that I do want to mention. That are new and different. So if you're not into chili, you're not into cars, you're not into elephant ears, we have a couple other options to bring you downtown. First of all, we will be selling replica Fulton County ornaments in front of the chamber office. We partnered with local artist Erica Coffin last year to submit an ornament representing our county down to the State House, and it was displayed on the State House tree all season, which was very neat. But people loved them, and they said, well, where can I get an ornament? I said, well, this was hand painted. But Erica's agreed. She said, let's do 150. So we'll have those available for sale, $20, cash or check, from 10 to 1 tomorrow.
Awesome.
So if you're interested, check that out. And then, we're only selling 150. So if we have very limited. But if we have any left after that, we'll have them available in the chamber office.
Perfect.
And then the second thing, Rochester Iron and Metal, they contacted us a few weeks ago. They said, look, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We'd really like to do something. So they got together and they said, can we bring a roll-off and collect aluminum cans and donate all of the proceeds to breast cancer research?
That's great.
That's awesome.
Love it. Love the idea. We said, I just got to find a spot for you. We're going to have a pink roll-off right here in front of the courthouse at 8th and Main, and everyone can bring their aluminum cans. So if you've been saving, I know sometimes people like to get a few bucks for this, but if you're looking to help out, support breast cancer research, bring your aluminum cans downtown tomorrow. It'll be set up all day, and Rochester Iron and Metal will take all that, process it, donate the proceeds.
Very cool.
So
Very
we're
neat.
very excited for that.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Well, a lot going on tomorrow. It's going to be a busy day for you, but it's going to be a fun, great day.
It will be a great day, and people always say, what's the weather going to be like? It's going to be perfect chilly weather.
Yes.
It is. Last year it was a little warmer than we liked, but this year's making up for that.
Back to fall temps. So, thank you,
very
Jillian.
much.
One more guest. President of the Blacktop Cruisers, John Alley. Good morning, John.
Good morning. I'm glad you saved the best for last.
Absolutely.
Sorry, Jillian.
Man, the myth, the legend himself.
The legend is here. Yes.
It's
So,
not his first rodeo on there.
No,
no,
not at all.
been here a couple times, I think.
Once or twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we got the 26th annual Red Hot Car Show.
Yes.
Oh, tomorrow.
As we said, we missed 1 year because of COVID, so we can't say annual.
Right.
We missed out 1 year, but we're back on schedule. This is number 26.
26. Number 26.
It's only going to get better. Every year they get better.
I want to say bigger and better, but are we looking for bigger?
Boy, I hope not. Last year was overwhelming with the number of cars. We had close to 700 cars last year.
Wow.
And just our poor judges, they got wore out.
Yeah,
And
one day.
they all said this year, we don't want that many cars. So, hopefully we're going to be a little quicker with the judging this year. We did add, I think, about 3 more judging teams.
Okay.
And we're trying to keep the max number of cars that any one team has to judge to between 45 and 50. Last year we had some teams that had 125 cars they had to judge.
Wow.
They were grouchy and tired by the time that day was over. So we're hoping everything a little quicker. Keep on schedule. Try to have the awards at 4 o'clock and get folks out of here. So looking forward to it. It will be a long, long day. I think I get here about the same time Jillian does. We both start about 5 a.m. tomorrow at the latest, and hopefully get out of here by 8 o'clock tomorrow night.
It will be a long day. It'll be a fun day, though, but it'll be a long day. So you were talking about the judges. How are judges selected for this?
They're mostly volunteers,
Okay.
and what we try to look for is somebody who's done it before.
Okay.
Anybody. I can't judge cars, 'cause I like them all. We'd be giving away 600 trophies and stuff because every one of them's a winner. But these guys have done this before. They've judged multiple car shows all around the area. So, they've got that expertise. They know what to look for. And, the key with judging a car is make it clean.
Yeah.
That's one of the key things is just clean it up. And, some of the original cars, they're going to not have perfect paint. That's fine. Just make it clean.
Yeah.
Don't come in with the mud up the side and stuff like that. But, now these guys have done it for years. And they're usually fairly nice. If you're around your car, you can ask them questions. Not while they're judging, but when they're done, what do I need to do to make it better for next time? And they can give you pointers. And that's one of the things we found. We get a lot of positive feedback on the judges that they're very nice, they're friendly, and do give feedback to the car owners. Say, here's what you can do to make this a little better, or this is what I found. So it's the tough one's trying to find that best to show. They wind up looking at bolts and nuts under the car, trying to find something. That say, okay, this one's 1 point better than the next one. So, like I say, I can't judge. I like them all. Every car's a winner as far as I'm concerned. And, just as they walk in, hand them a trophy and say, okay, we're good to go.
Well, that was one thing last year. We had Chris Peterson on of the Blacktop Cruisers, and he was talking about how kind of a close-knit, I want to say, community these car show people are. And Evan last year, Evan Gottschalk, our CEO, president of the bank, he was hosting the show, and he was saying how he enjoyed how friendly, when he took his kids to the show, how friendly all the car people were.
Oh yeah, it's everybody likes their car. Now, there's some cars here that 6-digit cars as far as the cost of those, but they're very open, very friendly, and I've got a tendency, if I have some kids, if one of my cars they're really looking at it, I said, you want to get in it.
Yeah.
And their eyes light up, and you let them sit in the car. They have a ball, and that's what we need to do to make this. The younger people get involved in this, and it's just fun to watch them go around, and the kids' eyes light up as they get all the different cars, and their mouths drop open. That's what it's all about. And like I say, the friendliness. Everybody here, we've seen each other somewhere around the state at some point. We've sat next to them, so it's just kind of like a huge family reunion, and you get around and get to look at really neat cars.
A lot of really neat cars.
Yes.
Speaking with John Alley this morning, president of the Blacktop Cruisers, talking about the 26th Red Hot Car Show going on tomorrow right here in downtown Rochester. Now, last year you had 41 categories. Same this year, or we've added
one category.
Okay.
we had one of our sponsors want to know if we could add another class of cars. So this year we have Class XX, and it's EV/hybrid cars.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So we're progressive. We're seeing the future here. The judges said, "Well, how do I judge an engine on that?" And I said, "You don't. Just look at everything else."
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's something that we've got to move with the times.
Sure.
We're seeing more and more electric vehicles out there. Why not give an opportunity to people that have those cars? They can come join the club, so to speak, and come to a car show and have their vehicle be judged just among themselves. So looking forward to that. I think we've got 3 entries already into it from pre-registration. So looking forward to see that class of car, how it's going to go, and it's we have one of the largest, I think, breakdowns of cars in the state. And every year we get phone calls. Well, can you add 2 more classes? And I said, what do you want? I want a class just for my car. Because people want to get a trophy from our car show.
Sure.
And I do a lot of car shows around the state, and I was down in Louisville, Kentucky for a national car show down there, wearing a Blacktop Cruiser's car shirt, and I had some people come up and say, "You guys have your car show this year?"
Wow.
And they were from Kentucky.
Wow.
And I think we have an entry from Minnesota showing up this year. So it's not just Indiana people who show up. We get them from several states, and
awesome.
I think Minnesota might win the farthest award this year.
Well, that just proves word spreads via mouth.
Yes.
And
we put on a quality car show, people are going to support it.
Yeah, absolutely. What's your favorite car class?
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a true car person, deep down, I'm a Chevy guy.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah.
I'm a bow tie person.
Yeah.
But when you look at these cars and the time and effort that people have into building these, it's unreal the hours and hours go into this, and people don't know that unless you've done one yourself. And you start looking at the intricacies that they've done in the motor or the interior. So they're all good. I mean, I like every one of them. Maybe a little shifted to the bow tie guys, just a little bit.
Yeah, you're going to see cars of all different brands, makes, models tomorrow. Foreign, domestic.
And we have, my wife got a phone call from a guy yesterday, wanted to know, how to get here. And unfortunately, she couldn't remember. He said, well, the car I'm bringing, there's only, she said, only 10 in the state of Indiana. She said, but he might have said United States. He said, it looks like a Rolls Royce, but it's not. So I'm anxious to see what that is. I said, what brand is it? She said, I can't remember.
It's going to be a surprise for
Or
us.
she does remember, and
And
she
she's
just didn't want to tell me.
That could be.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting to see what that car is. And, I had a gentleman call. We're going to have a monster truck on display for tomorrow. So if it has 4 wheels and a motor, you'll probably see it, and 2 wheels and a motor. I understand we've got several bikes going to be here this year. In the past, the motorcycle count has been a little low. I think we're going to see more folks this year. So yes, that's going to be great to see some of those.
Great. And what's the time of the event tomorrow?
Registration opens at 8 a.m. We'll have cars start showing up at 6:30. So we'll have folks here early in the morning to get you parked.
Mm-hmm.
The registration folks, they don't get up quite that early. But they'll get that open at 8. We'd like to try to shut registration down by 11. We've had lines of cars in the past where we've had to keep it open a little longer, but we'd like to get it done by 11. That way the judges can get started, so we can get done on time. So the registration itself will be in the Arlington House next to Giretti's. The ladies got tired of sitting outside in the cold, so we find a spot to move them inside. Yes, happy wife, happy life. So we want to keep them ladies happy. They're the backbone. They do a lot of the grunt work. I mean, I couldn't do that work in the registration. It's a ton of paperwork to get these guys registered, get the stuff for them, get the judging seats done. So and then afterwards tabulating all the scores. So they put in a long day, hard day, and really appreciate the work that they do in there.
Absolutely. So, anything else you'd like to plug or mention for tomorrow?
Just be patient with us. I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of cars come in a little later tomorrow because it's going to be cold. And so just, there's going to be a line of vehicles. Just be patient. Follow the directions. We're going to have plenty of folks, get you in, get you parked. Just be patient. Do what they say. And then have a great day. Get your car parked. Get your lawn chair out. Sit. Have a good time. Most importantly, go eat chili. Get down to the chili cook-off area and support that too. So, most car people are eaters. They like the food. So, and that's another, I think, big draw. A lot of folks say, you still having the chili? So, yes, we are. So, I mean, it's a super marriage between the chamber and the car show. with the chili cook-off and the car show. It's just worked great for all these years, and look forward to keep it going for several more years.
Well, yeah, it's great. Chili, cars, what else?
What more could you
What
want?
more could you want?
Right.
So, thank you for joining us today, John, and good luck tomorrow, and I know it's going to be a great event.
Yeah, it's going to be a great day. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Paul, I gave you all show to think about this. Trivia question.
Yeah.
According to pepperhead.com, what is the world's hottest pepper? Trinidad Morago scorpion pepper, Carolina Reaper, ghost pepper, red Savannah habanero.
We're gonna go Carol for the Reaper.
You're going with the Reaper, huh? You would be correct.
Okay.
2,200,000 Scoville units.
Oof. I'm not gonna try that. It smells good. No, it doesn't. Makes my eyes water.
Yeah, I mean, even for a spicy fan, it's going to be pretty painful.
Yeah.
That's it. If you want to try it, go for it. Let's close with some words of wisdom this morning from Sam Levinson, an American author. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going.
I like those words of wisdom. All right. Well, we'll see you guys again next week.
We'll be here. Thanks, Paul.
Thank you.